Everybody knows that a candidate for the Senate in Alabama is an accused pedophile, okay? The president today came very close to endorsing him over a Democrat for Senate. Let's take a listen to what the president had to say.
I can tell you one thing for sure. We don't need a liberal person in there, a Democrat. Jones, I've looked at his record. It's terrible in crime. It's terrible in the border. It's terrible in the military. I can tell you for a fact, we do not need somebody that's going to be bad on crime, bad on borders, bad with the military, bad for the Second Amendment. Well, he denies it. Look, he denies it. I mean, if you look at what is really going on and you look at all the things that have happened over the last 48 hours, he totally denies it. He says it didn't happen. And, you know, you have to listen to him also. You're talking about, he said 40 years ago this did not happen. So, you know.
Okay, I need you to address that, okay? The president clearly sides with Moore over these women.
Well, that doesn't...
Which is not the position CBS has taken. Okay, come on.
All right, that doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, here is a president who's been accused by 12 or 15 women of sexual assault. The president himself has gone on publicly and said that, oh, I can do whatever I want to do with women. I can grope them, I can grab them, I can do whatever I want to do with them. So it doesn't surprise me that he is going to side with Roy Moore. But what he is saying in that segment is basically, oh, anybody, even a pedophile, is better than a Democrat. That's troubling. That's
a message I take away. He also leaves open the door that he may go campaign for him. Does that, I'm sure it bothers you, but reaction to that?
I prefer a president of the United States to not campaign directly for someone who's been accused of sexual assault. I think that is beneath the office of the president, and I would expect better for someone, even if they have a different party than me.
Yeah, you know, there's something to say, you know, the president could have just stayed out of this after all this time, okay? But the president had something to say. He seems to want it both ways, okay? He wants Roy Moore, but he also is trying to win some kind of favor with women. Listen to this other soundbite that we pulled.
Women are very special. I think it's a very special time, because a lot of things are coming out, and I think that's good for our society, and I think it's very, very good for women. And I'm very happy a lot of these things are coming out, and I'm very happy it's being exposed.
He's happy that something's being exposed. What do you gather? What's he talking about?
He is really just trying to play both sides. I don't think he's really showing any sort of remorse or any sort of alignment with women, other than just really trying to still hold on to their votes in the election.
Right. Does it make you feel special? He said women are special.
Oh my gosh, I mean, what to make of those comments? He really, if he was going to say anything, he should have stayed away from talking about the allegations completely and just focused on why, as a Republican, why it's important to the party. But it's such a strong disconnect, even with Mitch McConnell coming out and saying that Roy Moore should just step down.
Let me ask you ladies to sum it up this way. You know, I've been listening to a lot of this throughout the day, and there are people wondering if this is going to evolve or digress into a tribalism, or if we're really going to see something positive and constructive, tipping point type things, you know, coming out of all this. What do you want to come out of this? Where's this going?
I think well, you have to start first with recognizing that there is a problem, and that's the point that we're at now. Because I think if you're a woman, you know a woman who has been involved with respect to any type of sexual harassment, or you know of someone, or it's yourself or a coworker, or you've seen something. But I think that what will ultimately, hopefully, will come out of it is a fix. I mean, it's one thing to just say, okay, let's fire people, let's do an ethics investigation, but I think we have to fix all segments of society, because it's everywhere, not just in politics, not just in entertainment, but it's in everywhere. The McDonald's down the street.
Well, that would say to me that there is no one fix. We got to fix a lot of things, right?
Absolutely. And I think that if the victory out of this is that men think about their actions and are more cognizant of those actions in the workplace, in their friendships, I think that we would be better off as a society.
Only a male fool is sitting there not thinking about this and going back through his history, the history of his friends. Trust me, men are thinking and talking about this as well. Mary, give you the last word.
I feel like as consumers, we can also, and as voters, we can show how we are against sexual assault and stand in solidarity with women, and that's a strong way that we can all use our voices.
Show of hands, does Roy Moore win this race in Alabama? How many think he will win?
I really hope not.
I just hope not.
I think not.
Okay. I hope I'm wrong.
No.
Okay, ladies, thanks a lot.
Thank you.